Dad, how could you get engaged to someone I've never met? Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome back to the Rose generation of my Not So Berry challenge. If you didn't know it was Rose generation by the thumbnail, you would definitely tell by the decor. Because look at this place. I've even got myself a little rose bridge that Marigold made. It's very cute. Today is a Monday. We're 100% obviously focusing on Phoenix today because Marigold only has 4 days until she becomes a young adult. And then I'm going to be running both gens simultaneously because he's not there yet. It's quite frustrating. He just needs to finish this level of his career and then he'll have ticked that. So we just need 4 more votes. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to have him work from home and we'll do whatever it requires us to do, but then I'll have him shake lots of hands and kiss lots of babies, and hopefully we'll get the votes done. He also needs to have had 8 boyfriends or girlfriends, and we still need to leave a sim at the altar. So I do have some ideas for how we can progress that, because I think at the romance festival he thought he was maybe behaving in the spirit of the festival by kissing a lot of people. He even flirted with Vlad, but it's hit the press. There were obviously some photographers or some reporters there, and it's made the papers and has affected his reputation a little bit. So the members of his political party are basically pressuring him to say, you need to settle down. So I'm just going to choose work from home. Now, Marigold has done her homework, does have school soon. She also just entered the picky eater phase, which is great. That's just what you want. She wants nasty culinary concoctions away from her. They prefer to eat their favourite quick meal. Well, I'm planning on ignoring that. So, deal. Let's have a look at his tasks. He needs to brighten a day at the spice market and discuss interests. So I guess we'll go there. Shingo's here. Shingo's here. That's awesome, because he'll vote for me. I'm sure he will. I moved Shingo and Pearson together. I decided that them flirting with each other at Phoenix's birthday party maybe was a sign of an existing relationship. All right, let's secure Shinko's vote. Oh, I love these two. And he wears red in sympathy for his friend. Okay, let's brighten his day. Now, I think a brighten day was actually what I had to do. Brighten a Sim's day at the spice market. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot he's a musician. I was like, whoa. Yeah, he's actually a musician, like on the musician career. Because I had to look at what skills Shingo had while I was moving him in with, or while I was moving Pierce in with him. So I put him on the musician's career because obviously with no neighbourhood progression, he didn't have a career. I just decided I'd come and talk to Morgan over here because she's doing like political graffiti. Oh, he doesn't like her. We still haven't a brighten a Sim's day. Brighten someone's day. I've queued this like 4 or 5 times now, I swear. I guess because he is copping some heat about his behaviour. Maybe that's why she left. I guess let's come and see who's over here. Oh, it's Ruby again. I wonder if Ruby's got a job yet. Rage Acoustic. Oh, this is definitely going to be a Sakura Leon sim. Now, because Ruby's here, I'm just going to do a cheerful introduction. Oh, and Vlad's here again. Our bae Vlad. I wonder if he'd be mad if I flirted in front of him. Inside a dance machine and a music lover. I mean, look at her. I feel like she's got that aesthetic Phoenix would be into. He does seem to be attracted to the more, I was going to say edgy Sims, but, you know. Let me brighten you, please. Somebody, let me brighten your day, please. Oh, he did. Okay. We just need to discuss interests. Let's discuss interests with Ruby and we'll see if she's gotten herself a job yet. She may not. She's obviously just aged up because she was a teen last time we saw her. Hey, let's find out if she's gotten herself a job. A green fiend. Interesting. She wasn't a green fiend before. That's new. Did that tick off? It did. Okay, so we've done all of our work stuff. We just need to secure literally 1 more vote. Yeah, let's ask about a career. Yeah, she's currently unemployed. I mean, I can fix that for her. I was thinking she'd be a writer, like either a freelance writer or join the actual author career. And now she's a green feed. Maybe she'll be like a political writer. Her brother's in politics, so I could see that for her. I did think about moving her in with us while I was editing the last part, but that was mainly based on the fact she was still a teen, and I sort of felt sorry for her. Let's do a cheerful introduction to Oleana. Now, you'll notice I'm not having him flirt with anyone. I would not dare to flirt with Oleana. It is Oleana, right? Yes. I wouldn't dare to flirt with her anyway. She would eat us alive. Tear us into little pieces and eat us. Everyone's leaving. Maybe we could secure a vote over here? We literally need 1 more vote, Phoenix. Oh, by the way, you'll notice I did have, you know how I said I was going to have him grow a beard? He's started growing a beard. It hasn't grown in yet. Because that makes him look even seedier. He looks super seedy at the moment. This guy likes us. Who is this? Mitchell Kalani. It could just be because we did a cheerful introduction. Oh my god, is Vlad hissing again? Are you crazy? Oh, I didn't mean to click haggle. Now we're embarrassed. I did not mean to haggle. I clicked the wrong thing. Teledramatic. Oh, hey, it's Pierce! Pierce! Forget it, buddy. I don't want to talk to you. I'll see if Pierce will vote for me. Let's ask him for reassurance. It's like, oh my god, I just accidentally haggled with that guy. Wow, I can't believe we're almost as good of friends with this bloke as we are with Pierce. That's so bad. Let's tell an engaging story. Now, we did actually just secure a vote from Pierce in the last part, so I don't know how many... Yeah, we can. I don't know. It must just be on like a 12-hour cooldown or something. I feel like it doesn't seem super realistic. Maybe there are lots of elections. So it's like, hey, you know how you voted for me in the regional somethings, but now I need your vote in the national election. Because the thing is, he's actually going for the final promotion of his career to be the head of the country. I do think he will, like, the pressure from his party to get married will be really, really intense. Yeah, we did it. Woo! Oh, hey, there's food here. Let's eat that food. I don't know who ordered it. That's everything we need. He may get promoted today, otherwise it should be Tuesday's day of work, which is awesome. This is our problem now, and the marriage thing. So what I'm thinking is Anna is going to reach out to him. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because of the three that he's currently in a relationship with, Kara's a slob. She's also an animal enthusiast, but she's a slob. She does not present like a first lady, which is what she would be. Look at Miko. Okay, she's got pink hair. I mean, I love her personally. I think she's wonderful. Again, even though she's good and would actually be a good influence on Phoenix as a national ruler, she doesn't present the way I think he thinks a wife of a president should present. And then there's Anna, who really, really does. She's materialistic. She's a snob. She's also creative. She would, I think, definitely be interested. I'm thinking he's going to make a proposal in both types of proposal to Anna. Now, she works here. He's basically popping along to her work because he's thinking, okay, I really want to get this final electoral victory. The public needs to see me as a married man. You know, the whole romance festival thing drew attention to my misspent youth. You know, my girlfriend got pregnant when we were teens, and like, he's really trying to present that image. Oh, by the way, I meant to tell you guys, I discovered Emily Rose, who he flirted with. I think she was the one he flirted with outside the art gallery that time. They had a flirt, they had a kiss, they've never seen each other since. It's actually Connor's sister. Like his friend Connor from school's sister. So I wonder if Connor being like a little bit mad at him is because of that. He doesn't have a great relationship with Connor, but I'm actually tempted to edit this. If Phoenix is making the news for having kissed a bunch of people at the romance festival, if Emily Rose says to Connor, that makes sense, he did that to me, I think Connor would be really mad. So I'm not going to make it like enemies, but I am going to make it so that Connor's actually angry with him. Oh, he's sad. Oh, no. He's sad because a relationship just slipped through his fingers. What was I thinking? I forgot he was a people person. Phoenix feels like he's hurt because there's a personal rift between him and Connor. Oh, whoops. Gonna actually, because I want him to propose. So I'm going to actually have him real quick call the sadness hotline or something. Give himself a pep talk because Anna's not here, but I wanted to actually invite her here. This is where she works. So he's on the phone to his political advisor who's saying to him, look, you've got a real perception problem, like a women problem, like they don't want to vote for you because they think that you're sleazy and that kind of thing. And he's like, oh no. And he's feeling really sad about that. And he's like, she's inviting him to her house. So then he sent a sad text to Anna. And he's like, hey babe, up. I'm feeling really sad. She's like, come over. I don't know where she lives. This will be really interesting, actually. Okay, so she lives here. Now, this is in Oasis Springs, but it's a group house because it's one of the houses hanging out with friends. Are we being friend zoned? She's from a household that's a Sakura Leon house, which means there are 8 Sims living here. So that's a lot of Sims relative to the number of beds. I think these guys were like the posh Sim townie pack. Like we've got a whole bunch of people in like vintage, is it vintage glamour, the one that comes with these outfits. It's not the privacy I was hoping for. He's like, hey, you know, explaining, I went to the romance festival, I made a really bad mistake, and I'm sorry if that hurts you. And she's like, oh, you know, I understood what you were doing. He's like, okay. I don't know if she knows about all of his other girlfriends. I don't know if she does. Let's try and give her a hug. She did have a negative reaction to him. Okay. Great. Bartholomew discovered the fire. Bartholomew, are you gonna... Hello? I'll be a hero. I'll do it. No one else is doing it. I'll do it. Let's put it out. I just saved your life, Bartholomew. You're welcome. You can all leave now. We're feeling confident. That's overridden the sadness, I guess. Let's do a cheerful introduction. He's like, hey, so, you know, you live with Anna. And he's like, yeah, we all live with Anna. Okay, we got a positive sentiment. Did we get anything else? Awed by life-saving hero. There we go. That's what I wanted. Phoenix literally saved Bartholomew from the clutches of death. Bartholomew is grateful and amazed. Maybe he could come and, you know, work for me when I'm president. He could be my right-hand man. It's nice to have someone with a life debt to you. Well, there's too many Sims here, so we're going to invite her somewhere else. It's like, hey, come check my new house out, because I don't think she's seen it yet. I think obviously Kara has. I feel bad about this, but I also feel better about leaving Anna at the altar than Kara, because the thing is, he's best friends with Kara. They have like almost maxed out relationships in both bars. Whereas with Anna, I think she's going into this with her eyes open. She's got her eyes on being the first lady of the nation kind of thing. Mrs. Prime Minister, whatever it happens to be. Let's start off by asking her to stay the night. We'll try flirting with her. Okay, she was receptive to the flirt. So I think he is going to propose a crazy scheme or something. Like he wants to convince her. Here we go. You know, come inside. Let me show you around. Oh, she's very tired. That's unfortunate. It's only 9 p.m, you lightweight. So he's explaining. I think he would lie. I don't know that he loves her. I think he loves certain things about her. They do have a lot in common. They're both snobs. He's, you know, telling her how much he loves her. Oh, she needs to pee. Checking out my bathroom facilities. Oh, she hates the decor. That's actually really funny. So he's basically proposing that they get married. Now, she's feeling tense. Does add an element of risk to this. I want you to propose where I can actually see you. She's so mad. I kind of love it. So she's like, so you want me to marry you so that you look good in the election. You want to get engaged so you look good in the election. And we'll see how she reacts to that, because I think she kind of knows. But she's smiling. Hang on, wait, I should have done this before I started. Headline effects. There we go. So that I can get a screeny of whatever she does. I think she probably will say yes. They usually do. Yeah, okay. So she's like, of course I'll marry you. And he's like, oh, you jumped into my arms. I never saw that coming. Now, I don't think Anna's a bad person per se. I mean, she's very... Oh, now she's yelling at him. Woohoo with her. Distract her with whatever it is that you have to offer women that they put up with you. Now, I assume it's something, because they do put up with him. Now, she's insisting, quite rightly, that he needs to break it off with any other women he has any relationship with. I'm not going to call over everybody. Oh, she used a condom. I need to tinker with my wonderful whims settings again. That's fine. I actually have a flag on Phoenix that he can't create pregnancies, because I do have a risky woohoo percent set. And because MC Command Center is across all saves, and because Phoenix is not allowed to have any more children, I've actually flagged him as being unable to sire children now, just because otherwise he wouldn't be able to woohoo, and I don't know how you have serial romantic with no woohooing, because it's kind of the point. And she's like, oh, I think I heard Dad come home, but he was with someone, and she's just going to stay out of the way. So it's going to be a bit of a weird few parts, I think, because we're going to have to start, once she's an adult, we're going to have to start working on her aspiration. And she's actually pretty close. I'd also like for her to spend some time with Jeb now that she can grow close to other Sims as well. And maybe make some friends at school, because she's friends with Ruby, but that's it. Oh, this is the lady who mentored her at the gym that time. Maybe we could invite her over and catch up with her again. But that's her friendship panel. That's really sad. basically her family and a random person she became friends with. I mean, I get it. It's sort of the point of this generation, but she's allowed to be friends with people now, so I should probably work on that at some point. Oh, and I realised I do have one photo of Darnell. It's the one where Sianne's hair is making him look like he has a moustache, which I think is hilarious, which is why I kept it. So I do have one photo of Darnell and Sianne together. Look how cute they were. My little babies. So it's the next morning. Phoenix is feeling very full of himself. I've just got him having a quick little workout. I kind of wanted him to try and talk to Marigold before she heads to school, but she was up half the night trying to read books. And you know what this game is like. It was like, nah, I'm not gonna finish that. Work from home, I guess? Did we not get promoted? Oh, we must be very close. Yeah, we are. He needs to make friends and give a speech. I can do that. Gonna get her up. I really do want him to announce to her the engagement, but I also think she's about to run away to school. There she goes, stinky and sad, so I guess we'll do that when she gets home. Her performance is in the good range and she's feeling very sad. I might actually click. Here's a controversial thing. Let's have her make friends. All right, we've arrived. I'm just going to get him to do his expert energized speech. It'll be interesting to see if anyone actually shows up. I don't think anyone's going to listen. I've not ever had a sim listen at this podium. Let me know if you guys have, if you've like gone through this process and had sims actually stop and listen. Who's that? Cute red dress. Marlene Bishop, and also Vlad is here. You're going to burn to death, Vladdy? His energy's super low, but he's also not smoking, which is really strange. Can vampires not die if they're not in your current household? That's very strange too. All right, let's see how it goes. Did it do it? Yes. He's really good at making good first impressions on people. There goes Vlad finally. But he's terrible at maintaining friendships. Given we've got a little while before Marigold comes home, I'm actually going to have him go and we'll see if Kara's at home. He also needs to break up with Miko, but I feel like that's going to be less traumatic. All right, so here we are. I'm just having him knock on the door to unlock the house. He's going to come up and brighten her day. Johnny's here. Johnny's here. I loaded this lot, I swear to you, because I wanted to take Johnny to the cemetery and I couldn't find his urn anywhere, and now it's right there. I might actually put that in Phoenix's inventory and I will drop Johnny off because I feel like he needs to be at the cemetery. The thing is, Phoenix loves Kara. He really does. He's loved her since he was a teenager. He's like, hey, how are you? And now I think she's probably mad at him because she's heard about the romance festival thing. The story may have also leaked that he's engaged. Although maybe not, because he's trying to keep it quiet until he's spoken to Marigold as well. He's flirting with her. Dude, I mean, I get it. The sim doesn't know why we're here. I'm going to have them argue and then I'm going to have them break up. But it's from her end, not him. So she's going to argue about his career. She really cares about him and she thinks that he cares about her, and he's letting his career kind of get in the way of that and prioritizing that. He's explaining, look, I came over here to tell you that I've gotten engaged to someone else. And she's accusing him then of, this is because they're more suitable than me, right? You know, I live in my tiny little house in Oasis Springs that was like my dad's house. And my dad was a failed comedian and is this new person from a rich background. And he's thinking of Bartholomew and all the other Sims and thinking, well, yeah. So now they're arguing about money, apparently. He was talking about money. So I assume that that's a thing. It's a bit awkward this is happening in front of Paka, who's apparently followed us. Oh, she's feeling sad and now she's flirting and now... Oh my god. This is so sad. I'm sorry, Kara. Now, the reason I wanted to do this as a breakup, instead of just an ask to just be friends, is because I think if he's going to marry Kara when they're elders, he needs to work for it. I want him to earn it. I want him to redeem himself with her. It's very complicated. Aren't love and hate just two sides of the same coin? I mean, no. He's furious with her and she feels hurt and bitter. It's fair. I think all of that is fair. Now, he did come over here to ask to just be friends with her, but he wanted to not. Is she going to forgive him? She's still flirty. I mean, oh, Kara, she's so kind to him. He's going to apologize and say, look, oh my God, Ruby's texting him. Congratulations. So word obviously has gotten out. At least it wasn't Marigold. So he's like, look, I still want to be friends with you. Like, you know, you're my best friend. I don't want to lose you in my life, but this is something I really have to do. And she's like really sad about that and thinking about what a jerk he is. But she's always been, wait, I saw the bed thing and I was like, no, they're not, are they? No, he's going to give himself a pep talk. I'm going to take him home. Now we just have to tell Marigold and then I'm going to wrap up the part. We'll see how it goes. He wanted to keep it quiet until he'd spoken to Marigold and Kara in particular. I'm going to say get Miko to come with him because he can ask her to be friends. But I think maybe a media advisor has reported the story. It makes sense. Like he's like told the office, okay, look, I did what you said. You wanted me to get into a settled relationship. I've gotten engaged. It's fine. And they've not realized that he was just telling them, not asking them to announce it. So it makes sense. Ruby's probably a little bit hurt. She's like, woo! Let's tell her a funny story. And then we'll ask to just be friends. He's not going to kiss her, is he? He didn't. That's interesting. He gave Kara a kiss when he saw her. Okay, so he's like, look, I just wanted to confirm we're both on the same page about where we're at, and we'll see how she takes it. My gut feeling is that she's like, yeah, no, that's fine. No, I get it. She's like, yep. No, I'd heard, actually, that you got engaged, and she seems like she's really quite upset, like, quite fine with it. So, I got 99 problems, but Miko ain't one. Say what? Oh, no! I'm gonna get run over. Don't run me over. Ah! That was close. So, I think he's gonna give her a hug and thank her for being reasonable. So, I guess we'll have the wedding in the next part, which is exciting. Now, like I said to you guys already, I don't have my wedding stories installed. I'm not planning on paying for it until they fix it. And I've heard about how broken it is. Oh, here we go. I was going to say, where's my send home gone? I want her gone because Marigold will be home soon. And I think he probably wants to talk to her. He's actually displaying a rare moment of being a good dad. Look at her needs. Oh my goodness. Now, I actually had him make a grand breakfast this morning with the intention of having this talk with her then, but we'll do it now. It's fine. Oh, he's crying about Kara. All right, let's have him give himself a pep talk. He's like, I have to talk to Marigold. She really likes Kara. She's probably going to be really upset with me. So I think there's like an announce engagement or maybe a talk up Sims. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's compliment her outfit. And she's like, who stayed over last night, Dad? She's going to jump straight into it. It's like, oh, that was my friend Anna. She's like, friend, and raising an eyebrow. And he's like, yeah, well, you know, we're friends. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about that. Okay, you're right. She's not just a friend. She is my girlfriend. I'll tell her an engaging story. Get it? Like, they're engaged. So he's telling her, look, Anna and I have decided we're going to get married. And she's like, okay, but what about Kara? And he's like, well, Kara and I aren't together anymore. We broke up. And he's sad about that. And he's trying to hide it, but she can tell. I haven't actually met your girlfriend, Dad. So I think I might actually have her have a little bit of a go at him. Dad, how could you get engaged to someone I've never met? Is she going to move into this house with us? Like, how is that even going to work? You know, how am I supposed to deal with that? And he's like, well, sweetheart, you'll meet her, okay? I'll introduce you guys. It'll be fine. And she's like, yeah, okay, whatever. I found a ring in Pierce's bag. I think he's going to propose to me. I don't know what to do. Yes? No? Obviously say yes. You're right, of course. I should say yes. What was I thinking? Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Oh, we could have a double wedding. Okay, we can't have a double wedding. I don't even think that's a thing you can do. I mean, in theory, if we went to a venue with an arch, but I can't control them, so I can't make it happen. So I'm going to end this part here. Obviously, it didn't go well with Marigold because she's feeling even sadder now and has gone to bed. He's feeling sad because he broke up with Kara, as he should. I think Connor is probably going to hate him even more after this, and probably most of his other friends, except for Pierce, because Pierce is a lot more charitable towards Phoenix, and because he's hopefully soon engaged to Shingo, I think he'll be a lot more forgiving, because I think Shingo's a lot more forgiving. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Obviously need in the next part to introduce Marigold and Anna. Maybe we could have like an engagement dinner and they could meet there. And then we'll do the wedding. Whether we do it in the next part or the part after, I'm not sure. But like I said, hello, Shinko. I don't have my wedding stories, which is good because I can't leave someone at the altar with my wedding stories anyway, and I have to do that. So this will be a standard wedding. If you've watched a lot of my wedding stories content recently, don't worry, this will not be some of it. All right, I'm going to leave this part here. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.